I'm doing well. Sorry I'm a little bit late trying to get all the background noise out of the way so we can have a chat here.
Oh, it's cool. It's everything okay.
So they got you doing a lot of this today?
Yeah, we got a lot of interviews going on, written stuff, phone interviews, Skype, everything.
Good God, it sounds like work, man.
Yes, it's cool. It's okay. Everything is nice. It's really nice working and doing stuff for this album. I mean, we're really excited about it. It's
Very
nice.
cool. Right on, man. Hey, the album's fantastic. I'll start off with that. The first thing of mine is that this is sonic perfection, and I think in this day and age, if anything less than that is just no, there's no excuse for it. I mean, I don't think that there's excuse for to put
Yeah,
out a bad sound anymore, and this is just fantastic.
that's so good to hear, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very nice.
Now, you're one of the newest members in this band at this time. I know you've been there for a few years now.
Yeah, this is the second album. I'm in Mystic Prophecy. a member since 2012.
Hmm.
I got on board for the European tour for Ravenlord.
Uh-huh.
And then we worked like for 6 months straight, uh, touring around Europe, festivals through the summer. We did fantastic Prog Power in Atlanta, September of 2012.
Right.
And
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and then
I'm on the opposite side of the country, so I never make that one. Love to go, but
yeah,
yeah, it just doesn't happen.
yeah, I
So I'm
understand.
curious, to get your perspective as a newer member stepping into something that you're filling shoes. So you and there's albums behind you, then you've got what's going on in front of you, and then what you're looking for in the future. So I'm trying to get a perspective, because you're kind of like, I mean, you're the band, but you're stepping in, and it's like, so you have the most honest perspective of anything because you're not by the past, you're not, uh, the future's quite open. You're not, it's a new frontier, and you're there in the present. So I'm trying to get, what your perspective is on the band from before you were in, where when you joined, and what lies ahead in the future.
Yeah, right from the first minute, I had this privilege and the great opportunity of composing together with Leah, the lead singer. So Leah is like, of course, the founding member of the band, and he created this band in 1999. He had a previous band called Valley Sieve. So some former members of Valley Sieve and Leah created Mystic Prophecy. Leah was looking out for a great lead guitarist, and then he found Gus G, and this is a great. I think this is credit to Leah for finding this amazing talented guy. He's now the guitarist of Ozzy Osbourne, and yeah, of course. And from my point of view, I had this great opportunity to start composing and being actually a creative member of the whole process, and it was really it's an absolute honor to be there and then doing this. So I don't actually feel like I'm feeling anybody others, previous members shoes or anything. I mean, it feels like I'm there, and it's amazing to have the chance to create along with the guys. It's amazing, really.
Very cool. Uh, how, what else, I mean, I mean, you're doing this album. Do you see the band continuing on for decades to come? I mean, the world's kind of chaotic these days. It's kind of questionable whether any of us are going to be around. But what's your thoughts on that? Do you think that far in the future, or do you just look at what's right in front of you?
Yeah, I don't know. I've baby steps, one step at a time, probably. Yeah, I mean, so far we did. I mean, I stepped in for the Ravenload tour. We had an amazing run of 6 months in a row, constant touring and concerts and traveling around the world and everything. It was amazing. And then straightforward into fixing and the new songs for Killhammer, uh, touring again, and more concerts and everything. And then it's like one step at a time, but it's like there is a certain vision we have, and we try to every single time it's take the band to the next level, take the band to the next level all the time. And I think we are pretty good, pretty uh, near to our goals on that one. I mean, everything is going according to plan, and according to what we want, what we love and dream about this beautiful band.
Very cool. Now, I wanted to interject something really quick that I mentioned. Yeah. Gus G, also fantastic guitar player, was part of his band, his legacy. I think that guy's played in like he's played so many bands, I can't keep track anymore. But yeah, it is cool to be able to come into something. And obviously, if Leo, discovered him and he brought you, and that's kind of it's kind of a big compliment there, And like you said, you're not
Absolutely.
filling shoes, but at the same time, you are filling a void that was left. So, um,
Absolutely, and then it's a great challenge for me, and then it's I'm really up for it to do my best. Absolutely, yeah, and yeah, I know Gus since like forever because we had the same guitar teacher. We are from the same hometown, and he's a great guy, great player, and then he deserves it all la- down to the last thing he has achieved. He's worked so hard, and then it's really nice to be sharing some history into the same band. Absolutely, yeah.
very cool. Now, one of the other members that are newer in the band, Connie, which somehow I missed the fact that she band. I was like, "Oh wait, that looks like a girl."
Yeah,
Watching the video, and I'm like, "Well, it's cool because I'm a fan of a lot of the women who are stepping up and playing." You see a lot of vocalists, few guitar players, not very many bass players, and even fewer drummers, I think. But it's awesome that they're doing this. I actually play in a band with a girl drummer myself, so I'm always giving her compliments, like, "Hey, you got to keep this up." Um, but that further down, the certain circles, the age-old fear of having been in metal. How's it been? Or is it like, I mean, is it different? Is it weird? Is it just like it just flows like it's just another musician, like it's one of the guys, or how does it work for you?
uh, playing along with Joy in the same band. You mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. She's really active, all around the whole thing, working for the band really hard, promoting as much as possible, and music wise, she's absolutely up to the task. She's a really capable bass player, and really looking forward. All of us are really looking forward to sharing the stage, and we have lots of good stuff coming up, concert wise and everything. So it's gonna be great. I mean, she's a great person, and she's very I don't know how to say very good in working together with the rest of us, and so it's nice. The whole climate, the whole things, the atmosphere in the band is really positive. I'm really looking forward to concerts and stuff in the future. Lots of activity coming up.
very cool, very cool. And what your name was? Because I got it, I got it wrong.
Lucky Ragazas. That's my name.
No, 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 no. Her name,
Her name, Joy. Joy rocks.
Joy.
Joy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I got Connie for some reason. Somebody said it was Connie, or one
Yeah,
of
Connie was
the.
the former player. Yeah.
Really? So they had a girl before named Connie, or
No,
that
no,
a guy?
no. It was just a guy named Connie.
Ah, so yeah, stuff needs to get updated here. All my information's
Yeah.
behind. I'm out of it. I'm out of it, man. Well, that's
That's
cool. Joy. Joy is her name. Well, just want to get that straight for the record here. Awesome. So, do you believe that this type of music, and I ask this a lot because every year it seems like it's being disputed. Um, when I look at a band like somebody like Ed Guy or Avantasia trying to do Eurovision thing and knocked out of the park by some pop diva princess, whatever it was.
yeah.
The question of whether power metal, this type of music is relevant in today's market. I mean, I understand that it means a lot to the cult following that it has, but it's obviously not as big as it once was. How do you feel about your music that you create in and its place in today's world?
It's a constant struggle. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta follow your dreams and do what you the best with your best of your abilities and the best of opportunities present in front of you. And Eurovision thing, I mean, it's a nice promotion for everyone who steps in and has the chance to do it, but. I mean, in the end, I see Avantage's tour schedule for this year. It's completely packed,
Hmm.
and it's nice to have this. I mean, it's like an extra kind of extra activity, extra presence in the whole music scene. But I think it's, in my opinion, I mean, the whole Eurovision thing is just a little bit overrated to talk about it that much. I don't know.
No, I agree with you. I mean, I'm surprised that they even stepped up and tried to do something. Like, more power to them, but
Mm.
it just seems, and it's whether it's Eurovision or any of the American shows that they have here, pop music, the fluff of the day just always seems to take precedence. I think there's no staying power in it. Artists that were in that market 5, 10 years ago are just laughed at now, but as we're with metal, there's nothing but more and more respect. The we population might look at it and laugh, but you know the the diehard fan, the following. I mean, come on, Iron Maiden still flying around in their own damn jet, with Bruce piloting it.
Absolutely.
I mean, I can't
Yeah,
say that. How can you say that that's not relevant? It's all over the news.
yeah. That's why I said the Eurovision thing is looks a little overrated in my eyes. I mean, it's exactly as you pointed. Iron Maiden just doing the thing that they are just pushing forward because this is what they do. This is what they love, and this love for music and love for what they are doing gets through to the people, to the audience, and it's the same thing. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, uh, this is what we are trying to do. We played in, for example, we were playing one tour with Masterplan in 2013 through Europe. It was amazing the perception of the people. The people were like so supportive to what Mystic Prophecy was doing. Uh, uh, Trying to reach out, every single concert, it was so like we are we are becoming like a family with the guys that were coming to see us play. It was this is the most important thing, to be in contact with the people, with the audience, with the fans, and create this buzz around the whole thing
Right.
together with the people.
Definitely. Well, it certainly comes down to, I mentioned, I mean, it's the love of the art, it's the love of what you do. And,
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, you guys, I mean, there seems to be another age old concept that, all musicians are in it for money. And as musicians, I think musicians just want to play music. Money's secondary. It's you want to play music and you want to play what your passion is. And this obviously shows with bands in the metal realm. If they really wanted to make money, they'd be learning, pop stuff, and going that
absolutely. Yeah,
route.
yeah. I agree with that because I believe that money can come along with an amazing presence of a band, creating really great songs. And as exactly as you said it, it's absolutely secondary because, yeah, money can come along as long you have a kick-ass band and kick-ass songs and kick-ass live performances. If you have this, yeah, some money may follow. That's cool, but the whole thing is what people like in you when they see you on stage delivering the goods and everything.
Right, right.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So the theme of War Brigade, I just love the shout outs in the song specifically to all the metal greats.
Mhm.
And Leah wearing the Motorhead shirt in the video just tops that off.
Absolutely. It was that.
That's like an anthem right there.
Yeah, the utmost respect to all these metal gods. Into the lyrics you can hear about all the great guys, legends into metal music.
Mm,
Just an anthem into the whole thing.
yeah, yeah, that's great. It kind of caught me off guard because I know that, at least, and this is my opinion, perspective. It seems that as much as I dig the music of the band, and I mean, let's say there's a lot more darker themes present in Mystic Prophecy's music than many of your peers.
Mm,
Some of them, especially you know, maybe I will name it. Well, I will name it. Ed Guy and Halloweenism. There seems to be, this carefree kind of humorous attitude comes through their music. And this one, when it comes to Mystic Prophecy, there's a lot darker themes. In some cases, I guess like more evil.
yeah,
And but and it was cool when I first heard the band. I was like, yeah, okay. And then the next album came out, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of the same thing as the last album, and so forth. When you get into satanic curses and stuff like that, and there's just so much. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming you're not the lyric writer, but maybe what are your thoughts about what's said in the music, and do you feel it's being limited in any way, or is it just like, I mean, certain bands only sing about a certain thing and they've made a career doing that. I'm just curious what the mindset in this might be.
yeah. As you said, yeah, Leah is a lyric writer, and in the majority of the songs and everything. And yeah, there's a lot at the same regarding the themes and everything. It's for example, Follow the Blind is about a politician who's trying to manipulate the masses, his society, by telling them lies, and the people are believing those lies, and stuff like this. Uh, Metal Brigade, as we said, is like a anthem to the whole metal scene. So it's going on and on. For Crucifix is about religion and manipulation, also from religion, and also there's a strong hint about uh, child molestation through religious guys, man of the cloth, just shit like this. And anyway, lots of uh, yeah, the devil is back.
Mm-hmm.
uh, Pray for hell. It's these songs, a guy who's dreaming all about hell and Satan and stuff, and he's like a Satanist, and so yeah, a lot of uh, different facets, but the whole thing is like quite dark. I mean, quite, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
uh, going into the dark side of thinking about stuff, that happens every day. And
Right. Yeah, I mean, with what you're saying, I mean, obviously I can see that there are, it's not just a one-dimensional thing. There's multi-dimensions as far as,
yeah,
under it might be darker, but it's not like every song is just about Satan, or it's not the same recurring theme. There are other things that apply, and you have everyday life stuff. It's funny because certain bands, and I've gotten scolded for even talking about political type things. Bands like, oh, we don't want to talk about politics. We're not that. But then it comes out in their lyrics, making establishing a point of view, and talking about what you believe to be true or false in the scheme of the world.
mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, he's got their opinions, and they're just like me. I mean, of what's wrong, it's been done, but not done enough. I mean, I think the go-to, and I'm not trying to be a jerk and say anything negative here, but it seems like political stuff and religious stuff is the go-to for everybody, and as far as pointing a finger and attacking. But I think that there's probably more non-religious people and non-political people in the world overall. And I think the same problems still apply to them. They still have issues that they have to resolve.
Yeah, yeah, it happens to us. So I mean,
Yeah.
every day. Yeah,
But
absolutely.
I think we all own our own shit.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. This is absolutely this is the whole thing. I mean, no matter how hard you try, you cannot escape stuff. I mean, you just open your door, you step out into this world, and then you just have to confront of each and everything of all this, one way or the other, somehow. I don't know. So it's in the end, it's still relevant to us all. I mean,
yeah.
but yeah.
I get you totally. Okay, so I've got one last question for you, and it's probably what every single U.S. journalist is likely to ask you when you talk to them. Um, we get these interviews all the time. Hey, talk to this man from Germany, from Sweden, from England, from Finland, from wherever, everywhere over the pond, man. Is the U.S. tour here? Play, a few one-off nights, not going to miss the Atlanta shows that serve. Oh, we played Atlanta. Like, well, the United States is a lot bigger than just Atlanta, and there's a lot of fans over here that would love to see you guys over here.
Absolutely, that's like a dream of ours. I mean, I really hope a promoter is listening to us right now. From California, from wherever, because if I mean the guys that already heard the album, and hopefully this album comes out on March 18th in Europe and May 6th in the US. Uh, when people hear the songs and the album, and if they like it, I mean, I really hope this creates some kind of buzz about Mystic Prophecy coming to the States. I mean, it's perfectly natural from a band, a band from the States. Always dream about flying to Europe and play some shows. Exactly the same happened for us. I mean, we would love to come play. I mean, into the States, and then it was just one in and out show with Atlanta, with the Prog Power Festival. But if there's a chance that we do it, and I really hope, crossing fingers here, if we make it and come over to the States and play, I mean, we will come swimming through the ocean because we will love to come and play. We just wait for the opportune moment to do it, and we really sincerely hope that this is the year for us to do it.
Very cool. Well, I'll do my part and see what we can do to get the word out, to come across promoters, and pitch it to them. I mean, it only takes a few. If you get a few places, in the state, and you just do like a West Coast tour, an East Coast tour, just a little bit more than just one place. That's a start.
Absolutely.
So, hope it happens, man. Hope it happens. It would be awesome to see you guys play live.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the conversation, man.
Thank you, David. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, man. Keep talking, man. Good shot.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Cheers, man. Bye-bye.